Welcome in, humanity, to another edition of Friday Lessons, May 22nd, 2026. Family, get on in here on my channel, which is entitled TSAT, which stands for Truth Supersedes All Things at All Times, no matter what. And PFE, which stands for Plan for Everything at all times, no matter fucking what, family. Welcome on in to this multi-purpose, multifaceted, multinational news channel where I speak and spit the truth, fact, reality, logic, and objectivity to humans, niggas. All humans is niggas and all niggas is humans. They are synonymous with each other, niggas and humans. The reason being, I'm going to be short on this one, is because there's no other species on this planet we call Earth that's more demon, devil, Lucifer, Satan, diabolical than the human species. The human species kill, murder, maim, torture, and starve, and gut and rape more other species in themselves than any other species on planet Earth. There's no other species that does more mass murder, raping, and torturing of the whole entire planet Earth, everything in it, on it, and around it, than humans. Human niggas. These same human niggas is searching out other planets, family, where they can go and take Democrat, Republican, socialism, communism, democracies, Christianity, Catholicism, and Judaism, all they materialism. They trying to search other planets, man, where they can go and destroy them planets and kill all the living, breathing, reproducing species on them planets and take all they human created diabolical shit on other planets. This is how demon, devil, Lucifer, Satan, diabolical humans is, man. Don't get no worse than human niggas. So that's why I call all humans niggas and all niggas humans, family. We're going to get in here, family, and get right into this dialogue between Mace. If you don't know him, he's a rapper from back in the day. Now he's a sports, what they call him, sports talk personality, influencer, all of that, whatever you want to, titles you want to give it. Everybody on the internet with podcasts and talking and speaking now. So I ain't mad at it, man. And the other guy to the right is Maurice Correct. If you don't know him, he used to be the running back for Ohio State back in the days when they won a national championship. I forgot how far back it was, but and I think he still lives in Ohio, and he does a lot of He does a lot of work in the communities, in black communities, helping out and things like that. So the discussion that they're having is about Jaylen Brown, about how, Stephen A. Smith and all these big so-called white companies saying he's not marketable. And the reason that he's not marketable is because he has his own mind. He don't get on his knees and he ain't politically correct, what they call it. He don't use the words that they want him to use and act the way niggas want him to act. And when you act that way and you can't be tied to strings and be a puppet, white supremacy, which runs everything in America, don't play them type of games. Every nigga that they got of any significant type of wealth or any significant type of so-called power that these niggas got, they have strings attached to them, all of them. Jay-Z's, Oprah, Tyler Perry, you name it, man. LeBron, I don't give a fuck which black man, woman, and child you name in America. How high, how much motherfucking pull and power you think they got, they have strings attached to them, family. I'm just going to keep it a G with you. That's just how white supremacy and white power works, man. That's how they've been working for the last 500 years. You niggas decided not to read and educate yourself up on the white race for the last 500 years up until now, and that's not my problem. I'll just tell you the facts and the truth, because the truth is undefeated. The truth is in infinity. The truth was here before humans was here. That's what I know. The truth has always been here and will always remain everywhere. Humans just got here, so I'm going to stick with the motherfucking truth. So Mace is going to drop some jewels in here as well, and he's going to break down, and I'm not a big Mace or Claret fan. I mean, they brothers that's talking some real stuff, and when motherfuckers talking some real stuff, I'm going to chime in on them. I ain't gotta be a fan of them or them. They brothers. They black men. So I'm a black man and God and King. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no God, ain't none of that other. All that shit mythological. I don't play that God and religion and none. No, I'm too motherfucking grown. You niggas can stay childlike with your childlike Santa Claus and Jesus and Allahs and Mohammeds and Abrahams and Adam and Eve's. I'm too motherfucking grown. You niggas ain't grown enough. But Mace comes back and start speaking on how they promote and got the funding. These white companies they promote and got the funding for all these gangsters and thugs throughout black community. All these motherfuckers that's talking about killing and selling dope and robbing other black men and women and children, and always degenerate of us and our women. They got all kind of promotions, all kind of chains and Ferraris and Gucci belts and diamond teeth and mansions. They'll give you all that. They'll give motherfuckers in black community everything they want. They can make them billionaires if they still discussing on maiming and torturing each other and not coming together and solving the problem of white supremacy and getting everything we owed for reparations with interest. Nah, that ain't marketable. That's niggas that's talking like that, talking like Malcolm X or Dr. King, even in the slightest. White supremacy said, nah, them type of niggas. We don't need them type of smart, marketable niggas that got logic and talking constructive. We don't need them type of niggas. We're not promoting them type of niggas. We haven't. Y'all slaves to us still. We still run, control, manage, and operate everything. And education, entertainment, economics, labor law, politics, religion, sex, war, and counter war. That's just a motherfucking fact. So let's listen in, family, to what's gonna be said in here, and I'm gonna commentate through it. How Mace break it down. Like, look, this how it is, man. Let's get it.
No, you just made me think of something, and I just thought about, as you said that, I thought about the thing he just went through in Beverly Hills, and they were shutting down his economic empowerment deal that he was sort of pioneering meeting or whatever he was doing in Beverly Hills about that. And then I thought about when he first signed, I think it was like for 450 million or whatever the max contract was, or 330 or whatever it was.
Jaylen Brown is not marketable, but he signed an NBA contract a couple years ago for 300 to 400 and some million, but he's not marketable. Sign me to a motherfucking $300-400 $300 to $400 million deal, and you can tell me I'm not marketable too. The fact that you paying a man almost a $500 million lets me know he's very marketable and want you in what you want him to be marketable in. You want him to be marketable and putting that ball in the hoop. Shut the fuck up, slave nigga, prisoner of war, and just put the ball in the hoop and run up and down the court. But we don't need you to be marketable in your knowledge and information and intelligence. We don't need niggas. We'll be your intelligence. We'll be your brain. Black nigga, human in America and around the world. We gonna be your brains. The white man, his mama child, and the Arab man, his mama child. We want to be y'all brains, niggas. Y'all just go out there and do the sport and entertainment for us, and we'll be y'all brains. I'ma digress. Let's keep it going.
He talked about wanting to empower people economically, and maybe his comments back towards Stephen A. in regards to you're trying to paint me out, trying to paint a narrative about me. It may
For me, in this regards, most of the stuff that Maurice Correct gonna say during this interview, most of it, I think, especially when we talk about this particular subject right now with Jaylen Brown and Stephen A. Smith and these white billionaire and trillionaire companies that say Jaylen Brown is not marketable. To me, my personal opinion, Marcus correct, Maurice correct, my apologies, Maurice correct, Mr. Correct, he gave the PG version, the political correct version, and Mace gave, when he's speaking on this, he gave, nigga, I don't give a fuck, it's pro-black, everything at all times, and fuck you and your mama version. It's just my opinion. I'll let you niggas understand. I mean, I'll let you niggas decide how you feel is being said if you watch it.
maybe, hey man, you may be messing up my reputation for things that I want to do outside the basketball court. And I don't know if that's true or false, but it's something that went through my mind as you were talking. And sometimes frustration spills out like that, or just like that spills out. But the point that I was wanting to make is that when you like even you bigged up Stephen A. You talked about how intelligent he was. I believe he's like super intelligent, right? The same thing with Jalen Brown. Everybody just touts this man's intelligence, and so when you're getting the worst of people who are super intelligent, we're obviously doing something wrong. Like the train is off the track somewhere. And so how at that point, if people follow intelligent people, how do you get the train back on the track and then make those people become influential? You have intelligent discussion, but then you teach people that when things are off the track, this is how you get them on the track. But then these are things that you can do to get to a place of having reconciliation and building people up. Those are the things that I wish that you can pull from both of those people, because I think you learn more from that. You learn from men, and I talk to you about this all the time. Just we get to a certain age, and it's black, white, anybody in America, that people don't know how to grow up past a certain point.
Stephen A. Smith quoted of saying he like, and his sole goal is making money for his masses, bosses, masters, his white masses. So
Like we think about getting to certain points, but then how do you mature as a man with like just a ton of life decisions? And I think like they both can say, "Hey man, I wish I had this one back," because Stephen A. didn't work his whole career to get on ESPN and be spewing on people in a harmful way, and Jalen Brown didn't bust his ass.
Maurice correct. There's things called Sambos for a reason. Maurice correct. That's been in the black community since our particular ancestors was dropped off here as slaves. Okay. Just want you to know that Maurice correct. None of these slaves, none of our ancestors got off the boats thugging and cripping and blooding and GD and folking. They didn't jump off the slave ships in their chains after being mass murder, raped, and tortured in sea, talking about Democrat, Republican. Our slave ancestors didn't jump off the motherfucking slave ships on the shores of America, Jamaica, Haiti, Brazil, and Europe, talking about let me go run up on another nigga and kill him and jump off the steps and porches. People were taught this by the people who enslaved them, because they would be the most motherfuckers that have the most knowledge on mass murder, rape, and torture and degeneracy is the motherfuckers who got you enslaved and mass murder, raping, and torturing you globally. I'ma digress, man. Hey, you niggas got high IQs. I'm a low IQ ass nigga, low to the ground ass nigga.
All these years and play basketball, they and be doing that. All of that is distracting from what I think both of these guys want to do with their lives.
I think when it comes to these issues, right,
Uh huh.
that we're just in a time where people believe their best chance at success
Uh huh.
is being ignorant.
Oh yeah.
Like you have to do something over the
White supremacy pays for black ignorance. They'll pay the toppest of the top dollar. How many millions and billions you want, nigga? Yes, Mace. Oh yeah.
top to be accepted as a black guy. I think that's just the time we're in,
Uh-huh.
right? People are not trying to do smart stuff.
No.
And this is take Stephen A out of this. Don't take this and try to use this against Stephen A. Use this against black guys, period. I
Uh-huh.
think this is the time we're in. If you're intellectual, if you're a person that think for yourself, if
Uh-huh.
there's nobody governing your
Nobody
thoughts,
governing
if
your
you don't
thoughts.
have a handler, if you don't have
Uh-huh.
a person they can call and shut you up right away,
If you don't got a person that can shut your motherfucking ass up when you go too far, uh-huh. Go ahead, Mace. Go ahead. You get there, man. You get there, man. Drop that religion and God shit, man. You might be all right, Mace.
then there's certain opportunities you just don't get.
You ain't gonna get
And
it.
it's not
I can
about
agree to
you
that.
unruly. It's not about, we just need to know if we put you on the main stage, we have somebody that can control you.
Mhm.
Jalen Brown is not one of those you can control. Mason Betha is not
Yeah,
one of those you can control. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So in
I get
that
exactly what you're
con,
saying.
you're not you understand that, and I understand that.
Yeah,
So I understand there's certain things that I don't try to do because I understand my views are too independent. They're too independent. They're not
Did you say your views is independent? Like when Malcolm X said, we got to start thinking intellectually independent. Oh, okay. Hey, man.
governed by this policy or this group. And it's not that I go somewhere and be disrespectful
Uh huh.
or I don't know how to talk in a way that makes sense. It's just you're not gonna get me on a place to go along with just wild behavior
Uh-huh.
if that's not what I believe. If I believe it, I'll say it, but you can't pay me anything to say what I don't believe.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's where we are. We just have, as a people, we have decided that
Uh-huh.
as long as we make money, it doesn't matter how we make the
No
money.
matter how we make it.
And I wasn't raised that way. The
Me
way I
neither.
was raised is how you make the money is as important as how much money
The
you
money
make.
making.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And this is how you
No, I
get
mean,
where people cut corners, drug use, wild living, broken
yeah.
integrity,
Uh-huh.
just to be places. And I think at the end you can't live with yourself. And that's why the money don't end up being enough for a lot of black men, because when they recognize what they did to be where they are, it's not good.
Yeah.
And I wish we could stop telling ourselves that selling us out
Uh-huh.
is the only way
It's
we could be rich.
the only way.
Selling us out
Selling us out.
is the only way
It's the
we
only
can come
way.
up. Backstabbing,
Uh-huh.
low down thinking,
Uh-huh.
and tearing each other down is the
Uh-huh.
only way people think they can have success. They don't believe that they can actually be intellectual. They can actually bring something to the table that's
Uh-huh.
not negative. Like
Uh-huh.
you ask people right now, they'll tell you ignorant sell. They'll tell you
Uh.
sex sell.
Uh-huh.
But doing the right thing sells too when you
No.
do it the right way.
Yes, it
So I'm
does.
looking forward to having that opportunity to do that.
You know, a lot of people think that
Oh, family, it's about to get even better, man. Mace gonna go even farther and tell the truth, man. Like I said, the truth don't need no motherfucking alibi. Don't take no sides, because it's always been here. We have to stop it. Let's get it.
Emphasis on doing things the right way, because that's a lot of people have lost that. I do want to make just a few more comments just regarding Stephen A. and Jaylen Brown's back and forth, because I think it's also a respect thing for me. Like, I know you're saying I wish they could sit down and talk. If we remember, and this is when I first remember the situation kind of getting to where it got,
Tell us
Stephen
about
A.
it.
did go on his show and was basically saying like Jaylen Brown is unmarketable, he's
Uh-huh.
not likable, yada 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 yada, saying all these things. So Jaylen Brown got mad and he was like, state your source. Even then, me personally, if someone's gonna say all these things about me, I'm not really gonna want to come on your show and have a sit down talk about it and explain to you where I'm coming from, especially yes, Mace.
Stat. Listen to what was just said.
Listen to what was
Yes.
just said.
He's not marketable.
He's not
A
Yes.
marketable.
smart black man is
It's
not
not
marketable.
marketable.
Right.
But a thug is. But a drug dealer is.
Uh-huh.
You already said?
A smart black man is not marketable, but a thug and a killer, niggas that just got out of prison for raping and torturing and robbing and kidnapping, they're marketable. Smart black men and women ain't marketable, nigga. That make about right in the system that Mr. Nitty Fuller called white supremacy racism. And if you don't understand racism, white supremacy, what it is and how it works, he says everything will confuse you. Makes sense to me, Mr. Nitty Fuller, the GOAT. Let's get it.
But a pimp is.
Uh-huh.
But a gang member is.
Uh-huh.
Right? So let's have the conversation.
Let's have a conversation.
Okay.
So Snoop Dogg is marketable
It's marketable.
with gang talk,
Uh-huh.
but being intelligent from Berkeley is not
It's not
is not marketable.
it's not
Right?
marketable.
Let's put it on the table.
Put it on the table.
So Jay-Z who says he sell dope,
Uh-huh.
and then he can convert over and everybody like, yes.
Uh-huh.
But a guy who graduates magna cum that understands what he understands and is not bending on what he stands.
Not
We
bending.
don't support people that we don't raise people to the highest place in.
Because, Mace, that's white supremacy that we in education, entertainment, economics, labor law, politics, religion, sex, war, counter war. When you've been taught that way, generation after generation after generation after generation after generation, by the same race of people doing the same play, got it down pat and patent. got all the rights to white supremacy and systemic racism. They keep doing it. Your kids, and everybody above you and below you is gonna be the same way, man. Let's go, man. This shit ain't hard, man. All of our greats told us, the ones that y'all decided not to listen to and read and watch them.
In society because they're smart. Think of the last couple superstars, Little Dirk, gang member,
Gang members,
right? Go through it. Pooh Shiesty.
gang killers,
Think of all of
thugs.
the people you can think of.
They're marketable.
These are the ones they represent. They put the highest
Uh-huh.
because they want to keep that ignorance before us. I
Uh-huh.
hate to have this state, but I can't
No,
sit here
this is
and let us not. So a young lady that's doing the right thing, she's not the one they promote to
No,
us.
hell no.
They promote the one who's living crazy.
Uh-huh.
If Mace want to do the right thing,
He
he's
crazy. He
crazy.
crazy.
If he wants to.
Dre want to do the right thing. That's crazy. Why you want to do the right thing, man? Why you don't want to believe in these faiths and beliefs and spiritual systems and all this symbolism like us that don't get us nothing and vote this stuff, man? You crazy, Dre, man, to thinking like the way you thinking. Go ahead, Mace.
To give his life to the inner city, raising up young black men, raising up young girls. That's not to be promoted.
Hell
But
no.
a nigga
Not in the black,
selling
not
dope
uh-huh.
is
Yes, it is. Yes, Mace.
that's the person that get the shot.
Yes,
We
Mace.
gotta stop doing that to us. We gotta stop doing that to us. If we don't have.
The nigga that retired at 41, never had to work again, fought in 2 wars, got a Bronze Star. That's not marketable to black men and black women. Dre, about your fucking life and all the shit you accomplished. That shit ain't fucking marketable, man. We got a nigga around the corner, man, that stabbed and shot and raped 3 motherfuckers, man. Yeah, man, selling heroin and cocaine. And then he made $1 billion. We gonna do a documentary on that nigga. Your shit ain't really what it is. Niggas ain't trying to hear that boring ass shit you did, nigga. We don't give a fuck if you fought in 2 motherfucking wars and helped mass murder, rape, and torture other humans. The gangster thug around the corner, man, that did 10 years, man. He's way more marketable than you, Dre, man. We got like $2 or $3 for you. We got 2-3 million for this nigga. I understand it. I understand that white supremacy, systemic racism is a motherfucker, man. Our greats told us we didn't want to listen. Still don't want to listen.
Nothing to say about this person living crazy. We gotta stop putting down people who are actually doing the right thing. Think of the stuff we support, man. Think of the stuff. That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm not on nobody, pointing at nobody. I'm talking to us as a culture of people. Think of the people we put in front of us.
Hi, my name is Tami, and I would like to give you a few reasons why you should consider dating a young Asian lady. You can choose a potential spouse from Vietnam.
Man, you better not get none of these goddamn ladies, man.
I mean, to build on to your point, and I'll hit this home for Stat, and Stat can tell me if I'm lying. Even Stat, when I talk to you, I say, man, Stat, I love how you represent yourself as a young lady. And I say, never get to the point where you feel like you got to sell sex or push something sexual to push your career. And rather, I said it directly, indirectly, through an innuendo, which is basically saying, like, that's the type of imagery, and be it with journalism or just handling your business should be the thing. And being able to live with yourself. And so I'm with you on that. And I do agree that if you can market something that's crazy, out of control, and sort of like a degenerate, if you can market degenerate behavior, there has to be a bucket of young, intelligent black dudes that you can give props to and say,
Yeah.
hey man, this is what you can aim to aspire to be. But then that things it becomes influential to other people. And so there's like this, it's a layered conversation. I don't want to take it all the way there, but since we're having a discussion, I do got to say I do
We might as
agree what it is,
well.
what you're
We're
saying.
here.
We might as well.
We
We're
might
here.
as well. We're here,
Yeah.
folks. We might as well.
I'm with you.
So yeah, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is,
Uh-oh.
right? Pause. So if
Yeah.
you're watching this and you actually have talent, like Suge said, and you actually have something to say, hit me up. Follow me on Instagram. Let's see what we can
Yeah.
come up with. We can't complain about them not putting somebody out there or helping somebody. Maybe I should help somebody. Maybe I can help you. Maybe you're doing something that you just need a little help with. Maybe I could be the person to help you or lead you in the right direction to where you can find that help. Because I think that's what it boils down to. If this is what we continue to put in front of us and we're promoting, I'm just trying to go there. I'm gonna go there. Since y'all wanna like do all of this stuff behind the scenes, I'm really gonna go there. When it comes to people like you see this guy, whatever he's doing to be in a gang, and we're promoting that, it's no way we could be for black people. I'm gonna just go ahead and
Keep it a
be
G.
exactly who
Yeah,
I am.
there you
There's no
go.
way we should be promoting that. There's no way as black people we should be promoting that
He said, niggas that's in gangs, there's no way that the black race should be promoting that. No way, no how, any fucking time of any second of any fucking day. And if you do, you wronged in a motherfucker, man. And you part of the problem. You a motherfucking co-conspirator with the motherfucking European, his mom and child, and the Arab man, his mom and child on our death and motherfucking destruction. My fault, I just translated it in nigga terms.
at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. I'm gonna stand on what I'm saying. It's time out for people just saying, you know what, this is all black people are, and this is what's marketable.
Uh-huh.
This is what's marketable. What we've said so far is in the black culture. This is what you can
This,
market to
yep.
us. You can market low self-esteem to
Uh-huh.
us. You can market violence to
Uh-huh.
us from us.
Uh-huh.
You can just market selling each other out.
Uh-huh.
We worship the people who sell each other out.
Uh-huh.
We worship the people who sell out their own friends,
Uh-huh.
sell out their partners. I
Uh-huh.
don't I don't come from that. I
Uh-huh.
just can't do it. I never will. I, and I think society almost promotes the weakest person.
Uh-huh.
That's what I really believe.
Uh-huh.
I believe in the black culture. They always promote the weakest person.
A
Always.
lot of people don't understand that, be it in business, entertainment, or whatever, once you get to a certain level, um, beyond the masses, people are trying to control you, right? That goes back to that thing you talk about,
And
independent
Mo,
thinker.
when I
Is
say
what's up?
society, I want to clarify.
Clarify
I
it.
believe when it comes to the black culture,
Uh-huh.
they promote the weakest
They
person.
in the black culture they promote the
Yeah, so
weakest.
so I'm talking about black culture too, right? And once you ascend outside of like the masses of the people, be it in sports with college football and professional football, be it with entertainment, or just be it in building $1 million business, right? You've built this thing. Once you step out of that realm, you step into another realm. It's another system of people who are literally trying to control you. And the people that you can control are the most ignorant people. And that's just what it is. If a person is high and drunk all day for the mass
The people that you can control are the most ignorant people. Sound like the truth to me.
majority of the time, you can
But all you niggas say y'all got the high IQs, but y'all control in all materialism and economics, education, entertainment, labor law, politics, religion, sex, war, counter war. Y'all control. So that means y'all all are ignorant. Makes sense to me. Y'all claim y'all got high IQs.
influence that person what to do if you just basically place fame out there, you place some money out there, you give them a lifestyle, and that becomes that. And anybody with an imposed opinion, they're viewed as somebody who's disruptive, and you can market them as that. And that's why, like I said, it's a full conversation with this stuff. And I don't know where you start, I don't know where you stop, I don't know how it happens, but to be able to take action is to say, hey, if you come in contact with me, be it with Maze, be it myself, Maurice. Be it with this programming or be it a business that somebody has, like we can help you to at least be or support the thoughts that we're making. So just like Mace does what he does, and I'm pretty sure if anybody follows me on social media, they're gonna see me commenting under the work that he does with the church and sharing that information because it's the life I live. If you see me on social media, you're going to see me do the work. It's either housing people or I'm in some sort of business that I'm assisting and helping people, and I'm actually supporting the life that somebody with Jalen Brown would talk about. But I totally get it because even with myself, I'm embarrassed about. I accept, but I'm embarrassed about some of the shit that I've done in the past.
Fact.
I'm either embarrassed sometimes, even when I cuss a little too much. I'm embarrassed because I don't want that really to be what's displayed or exemplified with me in general. So
That's just
I
words,
totally
man.
get it. I totally understand, and I do understand now. When I talk about all of my own personal social equity from playing football and the people who've known me, I've learned how to leverage that in a positive way. And the people who knew all of what I went through, they respect me, but you'll never get that same light nationally on it that I had when I was playing football and just entertaining people. But the actual work that I'm doing right now is a lot more impactful, right? And I don't get caught up into it to who knows or who doesn't know and needing a pat on my back or anything like that. But I can say for myself, I do clearly get what you're talking about, and I actually wish more people who were younger, who end up having larger platforms for whatever reason, bought into this. And this kind of leads into that, as we sit here, and this is no shot to them, but it's just the thought goes through my head. We're sitting here watching AB destroy himself on
Uh-huh.
live stream, but it becomes entertaining, so we promote it, we share it, and we love to
It's
see it.
promoted.
And we're just
It's
He can
promoted.
find sponsors for
You
his
got sponsors for
demise.
that.
He can
Uh-huh.
find sponsors for his demise. I love AB, and I don't mean this. I'm not gonna be
yeah.
apologetic. He can find. Why can he find sponsors to promote that side of him, but we can't give him the same money to do something the right way? This is what I'm echoing. So I'm even holding the people accountable that's behind the scenes, right? It's one person that says he doesn't believe in racism, but he still supports it. Is so I'm just
Don't believe in racism, but supports it. That's most nigga humans, black nigga humans in America and around the world I know. Against racism, but support it all day, every motherfucking day. Yeah.
just speaking to all of that. And I don't care where it puts me. I think that's where you have to get.
If you support religions, Christianity, Catholicism, or Judaism or Islam, you support racism. If you support Republican, Democrat, or Independent, you support racism. I can keep going on and on, but them two, 100% for sure. I'm gonna digress, niggas. Go ahead.
Get in life to really make a difference. When I tell the truth, I understand the truth.
When you don't love yourself and you got to use all this materialism that go in, on, and around your motherfucking body every single second of every single day, you support racism. It's white supremacy, family. Well, that goes over niggas' head. They don't understand that, man. They got too high of fucking IQs again. I understand it, niggas.
Is disruptive.
No, I'll say this, man. This is like even hearing you talk, like so. I was at the Pentagon earlier yesterday, like the actual Pentagon, and I'm walking through the whole.
Family, I'm just gonna tell you, go in and watch this whole thing, this whole episode right here, man. I didn't want to make this super duper long, but Mace actually kills it on here. I do like some of the stuff Maurice Claret said, but Mace probably came in this particular thing, like Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, Khalid, Thomas Sawyer, Patrice Lumumba, Nat Turner, and his way of talking about us as a black community, and how the white race has promoted and funded black degeneracy. We slaves still to them. They've been running, controlling, and managing America since they took this bitch over after annihilating and doing a genocide on the Native Americans, and then brought our ancestors over here into Jamaica and Haiti and Brazil and all around the world in this global transatlantic slave trade that they did under gods. They have never relinquished their title. Nobody has never defeated them in America and took the reign over from them. So yes, they're gonna look at you as the same as still slaves, because that's all we are. Everything we promote and love and like and honor and call intelligent comes from them. Our degrees come from them. All of the trophies and the acknowledgments that you niggas love come from them. All the clothes that you love come from them. All the cars and jewelry come from them. Everything you do in education, entertainment, economics, labor law, politics, religion, sex war, and counter war come from them. The white man, his mom, and child in America. Makes sense to me. I'm gonna digress. Friday lessons, man.